accused of sodomizing a powerless, unconscious veteran and inappropriately touching at least 3 others.
41 Action News has been at the forefront of this investigation.
The man behind the wheel of this truck is a former physician assistant at the Leavenworth VA.
Every time I would be seen by him, he did weird things or odd things.
It certainly violates veterans' trust.
Mark Wisner will serve 15.5 years for sexually abusing veterans at the VA hospital in Leavenworth.
They're true heroes. They stood up, said what they had to say.
Well, there is something being done now, and I want these guys to know that it is okay to come forward.
It's a story 41 Action News first brought you to light. Sexual abuse problems at the Leavenworth VA hospital by one man hired to look after veterans' health.
Now, we exposed the allegations against Mark Wisner 4 years ago, sitting down with exclusive interviews with victims about what he did in private.
And now in a final chapter, only on 41 Action News, reporter Ariel Rothfeld talked with those victims' attorneys, revealing what's next.
You got to have a system set up that can catch that kind of problem, and I don't think it was there.
It's a story that first unfolded at the Leavenworth VA that had gone ignored for years.
I told him I'd bust his if he ever tried something like that again.
But now 82 veterans can finally close this chapter after settling their lawsuits against the government for nearly $7 million, claiming the VA hospital knew or should have known this former employee, Mark Wisner, was a danger to his patients.
The question mark in most people's minds, at least amongst my clients, is how did Mark Wisner, how could he have gotten away with it for so long, for so many years with so many people?
Since 2015, 41 Action News has been working to answer this question.
Can you say anything at all about what happened at the Leavenworth VA hospital, sir?
Uncovering new information and speaking with handfuls of victims.
He would fondle or touch their testicles without gloves.
Some of who asked to remain anonymous.
Mark Wisner used his position of trust to sexually abuse patients.
Others who publicly broke their silence.
And I was in fear to hear the next statement, and that fear was true. To hear that my brother had been a victim to that as well.
All of them fighting a battle with the Leavenworth VA and former physician assistant Mark Wisner, who in 2017 was sentenced to 15.5 years in prison for sexually abusing veterans at the VA hospital, including groping them without gloves during exams and making sexual advances. A chapter now finally over.
It is a compensation that lets them turn around and say, okay, this acknowledges that something happened to me. And I think the closure is what I heard over and over and over and over again. I'm so glad it's done.
Tonight, Mark Wisner sits in Norton County Correctional Facility, and it is important to point out there are more lawsuits that have been filed against the VA and Wisner, which have not yet been settled. Reporting in the station, Ariel Rothfeld, 41 Action News.
The attorney told 41 Action News he is asking the accrediting body for hospitals to reopen its investigation into the Leavenworth Hospital's handling of Wisner. In 2017, Kansas Senator Jerry Moran helped pass the Department of Veterans Affairs Accountability and Whistleblower Protection Act. It makes it easier for the VA to remove or suspend employees for misconduct.